every now and then she'll call, and it just goes. Say hi, Cooper. Hey guys.
Just died, so that's cool.
Dog.
What is happening? Where are we going?
Oh my god, we're going for a walk.
Is that even Greg?
There's Cooper.
Oh.
Does he do tricks now?
Oh. He's like, I don't want to do.
I like how dogs. I like how dogs go through every trick they know. He's like, sit, paw, sit, lay down, paw.
What is he made of?
My dog?
Yeah.
What is he made of?
What kind of dog?
Dog DNA?
EFG.
We gotta. So we're gonna head out probably bright and early, I imagine, if it's gonna take half a day's walk to get there.
Yeah, I looked in the book during our break, and I believe it said that this was 15 miles away, which doesn't look quite right on the map, but I'll go with it. Which would mean, whatever walking pace for 15 miles would be. Carrying gear and stuff, leisurely traipsing.
Yeah.
Let me see. And you're all planning on going to the dwarven excavation, right?
No.
Yes.
Oh, dwarves. That's right, dwarves gnomes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking dwarves and somebody else.
All right.
Oh. The one thing I wanted to do was I wanted to look at the map that Harbin had given Teagast to see if any of the things on the list that I found in the attic or in the loft show up on the map.
Oh, yeah. Let me see the map. Where's the map? Right here?
Yeah.
It's the map. Find the map. No.
Takes care of that.
Yeah, I'm looking at it to see nothing really remotely.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see anything on the map.
All right, so you check that out. We'll say that. I mean, what time do you guys think you're getting up?
You tell us.
I'm up at 6.
Why would I tell you?
Because the DM usually knows what time it is when we get up.
What time do the shops typically open in town?
About 9.
About 9? Okay, I'm going to get up early. There's Mike's arm. I'm going to get up early, like 5. And I'm going to sneak out, and I'm going to head down to the, I'm going to head down and see, I kind of want to check out, because Teagast had given me some dynamite, so I just kind of want to check out the Miners' Exchange real quick.
Oh, they're not a shop. They're open about 5 too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
Mining shifts and stuff?
yeah, and
Damn.
like where people have claims and stuff like that, they may need to get in and out of there early to get.
So I get up, I go down there, and notice that that there are people milling about, miners and such, and I decide not to do anything. I'll just head back and wait for everybody else to get back up. Or to get
All right.
up.
I would like to go to the inn to get a breakfast and some more sausage sausages.
Okay.
Since we are not staying, do we owe money?
I think normally you would.
We did work out that deal for $1, 1 gold a night.
Yeah.
But we didn't
But
stay
you guys
there.
didn't stay there last night, so you stayed the one night already. I mean, the breakfast there is going to cost. I think it was.
I imagine if we have a deal worked out, even if we didn't stay there, maybe the breakfast is included.
So a cheap meal per day would probably be about 6 copper. But I'd say that Tobin wouldn't be. I'd say that he wouldn't be too worried about it. He'd probably see you, recognize you as like not an outsider, and just let it slide for a day or two. He's usually not too concerned. He does pretty well with his place, and it won't set him back much.
I will then eat my breakfast that I had before and take 4 satchel sausages.
I'm gonna go have some breakfast. I want to try some stuff.
Okay.
I want to try some sausages. And I'm gonna try some sweet rolls or whatever they have. And I'm also going to try and put some sausages in my satchel,
We won't care too much about that.
just in case we don't have anything much, find any place to eat in the way.
He doesn't pay much mind as people are milling for breakfast. He pretty much puts that out there, and gets what he can for it, but he's not too worried about it.
I'm gonna talk to Rella real quick at breakfast, and I'm gonna say, Rella, I bought this mace for you, and you gave it to me. I happen to have a short sword already. I really like you to have this mace.
You practice.
Okay. All right. All right. To each his own.
Practice.
Now, is there any way to sleight of hand and somehow put the mace in Rella's pack? Because I don't want to carry it.
What are your stats here? So I guess yours would be perception, right?
Me?
Yeah, because he's trying to sleight of hand you, and you.
Sure. Why not?
All right. So roll your sleight of hand, Greg.
I'm so stupid.
21.
That hits. 9.
9. All right. So
Great.
as she maybe comes around to get some food or something, you somehow manage to slide add 3 pounds carry weight to her. Yeah, wait till she finds it. And yeah, so good job. 21.
I have a -1
Oh man.
to everything except,
Beating things.
yeah.
Alrighty then. That's pretty good.
Um,
All right.
All right.
have you tried anything you liked yet?
The sausage weren't bad. And I like the buns.
Buns are good.
Yeah.
Carbohydrates and the like.
I'm just gonna finish my coffee and then I'm ready to head out.
All right.
Let's go.
So, I mean, we can say it was about 8 o'clock-ish while you guys are eating, right? And then maybe you left around 9:30.
Mm-hmm.
I would say.
All right.
What is the weather today?
Rained a little bit overnight, but now the sun's pretty much out. Starting to rise high in the sky there.
Doesn't affect our travel really at all.
No, it won't affect your travel.
Okay.
We follow the yellow brick road.
You follow that road south. It's like southwest. You can. There's a couple different things you can do. You could
We're going like down here. We're
We
here.
have interest.
We're here.
Yeah.
We're
You
going
could-
down here.
We're not taking the road through Lyelun, right?
Well, no, I mean
No, no.
you could. That's up to you guys. If you guys wanted to take the high road, you would travel out to the high road. I mean, it would take you longer. It's about 20 miles to the high road, and then
Yeah, but he says we're here going here. Why would you want to come all the way out here?
I don't know. I'm throwing that out as the DM as an option. You can go to the
Oh.
high road and walk it. You could possibly run into things, or you can take a not a. I mean, it's a beaten path. It's a road. It's just not like a highway, like a side road, which takes you straight down.
I just set off down the side road because that's.
Yeah, side road.
I head off in the way of the.
Okay.
Perry wants the quickest way to treasure.
All right. All right. So then, instead of taking like a road, you guys are going to take like a path that people have gone over. It's not a completely clear path. Like there's going to be some overgrown brush and stuff on the way, but it is like a game. It looks more like a game trail, probably. Nothing really of interest will happen along the way. It's pretty uneventful. I don't know if there's anything you guys want to talk about on the walk, or if you're all good to go.
I will talk to
Talk constantly.
anyone. I want to talk to Rella. So you were in the military. Did you leave on good terms, or did you just leave, or I don't know how the military works in your kind. I don't understand.
Are you talking a common or an orc?
I'll start common.
Looking for work.
Work hard to come by for the military.
Did not want to fight anymore.
Interesting. Very interesting. Well, we appreciate your duties here. I think that's all. I pretty much try. I trudge along in thought.
I'm just busy looking at everything. The trees and the ground. Keeping my eye open for like any cool thing that might be laying around. Like, I don't know,
Now they're actually doing you, baby.
like a bird's egg or a cool leaf or flower. Just anything neat to put in my backpack.
That reminded me of, and suddenly I remember my Charlemagne. The birds in the sky.
All right. Are you going to? Like look for stuff, or
Not actively look. I mean, just keep my eye out just as I'm walking around, looking here and there.
what's your passive perception?
$15. No.
Okay.
Yes, 15.
I see some stuff along the way. I would say, give me a second. Where did this go? Oh, all right. As you're walking along that road, you happen to glance down and find a piece of jewelry.
Ooh.
It must have been discarded along the way.
What is
Um,
it?
This will be
I
made up as I go.
Just for clarification's sake, in terms of marching order, Perry would probably be just kind of hanging back and scoping things out, kind of like looking looking around as well.
Right.
Kind of looking, checking, checking, behind him ever so often.
I'm gonna say that you found a gold ring.
According to Wikipedia, Ring Inc. is a home security and smart home company owned by Amazon.
Thanks.
I don't know. Talks to me all the time when I didn't ask.
That it doesn't appear to be it's gold ring with like an amethyst looking jewel on it. It doesn't look to be magic or anything like that. Like nothing. It doesn't seem like it's anything. Doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary. It's just a very nice piece of jewelry.
Oh, this is pretty.
Does it make you turn invisible?
I don't know. I do have detect magic, but not prepared. I can check it, detect magic later. But this would be beautiful
You
ring
can-
for my sister
You can
Lila.
please ask.
I'm going to keep this.
So
And then when I get bored, I'm just going to play my dulcimer.
while you're walking,
Yeah.
all right. That's really all I have. You guys ready to show up there?
I think I am. I was going
All right.
to do something I need to
Yeah.
do along the way. Where's your fancy map of that town?
You don't get to see a map yet. So
Somebody's kicking the
you
truck.
reach the area of the dwarven excavation, and the canyon's rocky walls rise to a height of about 80 feet. And at the end of the canyon, a 20-foot high wall of black stone has a broken gate carved into it, with one stone door hanging precariously by one hinge, and the other door completely missing. Beyond the open gate is a shadow of a great mountain to the east. Lies a ruined settlement. All is quiet. So
There's no one here.
you're standing on a canyon floor, strewn with rubble, and there's no vegetation, just maybe some scraggly weeds. So you're looking at a canyon like straight ahead, kind of cones out and then in a little bit, and then right ahead of you, there used to be a big gate there, but now there's a door hanging off.
There's no one here.
Oh, the gate takes you to where? Did we go through it? Or
You
can you
didn't,
see
yeah,
through it?
it's about, I don't know.
I'm gonna start.
Like maybe 50 paces in front of
I'm
you.
gonna start examining the ground for anything, any sign of anything.
All right, when you can go ahead and do that. You can roll.
What should I roll for?
Roll do perception.
17.
When you look at the ground, you see like I said, it's like rubble and nothing really much of interest. There are footprints like in and out of there, back and forth. There's no discernible pattern. You can't really tell what they are. It looks like people have been back and forth through here.
To my knowledge, should there be like an operation going on out here in this desolate area? Should this have been part of the excavation I heard about, or would that be further up? Like, are we at the location we're supposed to be at?
This is like the opening of the excavation. But What you would know about the excavation is that excavation maybe is like the wrong way to label it. It's more of an excavation of two people. So this is not like a huge operation.
Oh, okay. There's not like a whole camp of like archaeologists here.
This is just a small operation. And I mean, you in your mind can think, boy, there should be a whole lot more going on here. But it's not anything, like you don't see any other.
Would I have known that it was only two people?
You probably would have known.
I just find it interesting.
think
You've been
part
sent
of
out
it-
here to warn two people.
Perry's gonna ask because I have the sheet of the actual bounty, and Perry's gonna look at it and he says to Teagast, "Is this what you were expecting? Is this what you know of Teagast?"
Well, the way it was talked about before, I thought that they, when I heard rumors, I thought it was a whole team of individuals out here. But I guess due to the interpretation of the order itself, it does just say dwarf prospectors. So I thought it was a much larger party and I expected there to be wonders here, but there's nothing. And it's quite concerning. But that gate looks fairly broken to me.
It makes me wonder what else what other information is missing from this bounty.
I am in no condition to be able to walk through the gate first. So someone else of much stronger stature will have to go through the gate because I just looking at it here, it's not going to be viable for me to be on the front lines. That's not something I do anymore. Back in my younger days, I do have a story about it. Should you want to hear? But I don't think I can pass through these gates first. I'm going to take a good look. I'm going to get close to the gate, and I want to see if did it fall off from age or did something force it off? Like, was it something? Is there any marks of anything big knocking it off? I don't know if you need me to roll something again.
Yeah, just do basic. Just do a basic investigation.
I would
Where's
also.
Yeah.
21.
All right. So from what you can tell, the settlement itself that was here, whatever is here, has been thoroughly ransacked. So it's not been broken by people like besieging it. It's been broken by weather and natural disaster, and so something occurred here that caused this to not be much an operation, which caused the prospectors maybe to look here. So you can tell that it wasn't like attacked and ripped apart. Just over time has been beaten by weather, by natural stuff.
The gods that wrote this adventure failed to take into consideration that it looks like the dwarves have moved on and we should go report back and get our 75 gold.
That
Strictly thinking party.
that may
I was
that may be. I mean, that may be. I'm gonna look around for potential pathways, either around the gate, or potential paths just around this whole area, like escape routes, pretty much.
I'm just gonna study the designs that you had mentioned previously on the gate. I don't know, is there anything alarming to them? Otherwise, I'm just gonna detail them out.
Oh shit! Jesus Christ. Cooper, stop.
No, otherwise the gate is as I said. There's no other details to it. Nothing else that would be.
I got a 10 on. I got a 10 on my investigation check.
Either way, even if your investigation check would have been low, very low, it would be pretty easy for you to see that you're in a canyon there, and it's a choke point. You come in there, and you either go through the gate to see what else is in the settlement, or you back out. There's no other way. The canyon walls are 80 feet high, and there's no other like.
Okay.
I turn to Rella. Have you ever been here before? It's like this.
No.
Hmm. All right. I don't want to give up this bounty.
While he is thinking, I decide to suddenly shout very loud into the air, "Hello!" as loud as I possibly can.
Right. Okay.
Hello, hello, hello.
Winston.
Let's see.
I assume we're gonna have to pass through the gate to find
So
our marks.
as you yell hello, two I don't know how to. Two rough little dwarves pop out behind like a rubble pile,
Oh, goodness gracious!
bantering to each other.
Oh, that got me.
They pop out and they say, hello. They introduce themselves as Dazzlin, Dazlyn,
Yeah,
and Norbus, Norbus.
I love that name.
And they kind of pop up. One pops up at a time, and I'll say that. I'll say Dazzlin pops up, looks out and yells, "Hello!" And Norbus goes, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "There's people here. They're talking to us." He's like, "Shut up and sit down. They've already seen me." They're going back and forth. He's like, "Well, what did you think was going to happen here?" "Well, I don't know. We haven't seen people in so long." Just bantering back and forth like an old married couple, but all the while coming out to greet you guys. They, let's see. They come out and say, I'm looking to see if they give us any other direction than what I have here before and they really don't. So
I start like fumbling through my robes and like looking. I'd like plot different pieces of paper. One moment. Do you have the order that we were supposed to take?
Yes, yes, I do.
I snatch it from you really quick and I hand it to them. And I said, I hand them that. I say, "Do you have treasured artifacts?"
all right. So they look at you. I'm just looking for a description to see if I can tell you what these things are. Well, I'll find out what these are. It doesn't tell me. They say in an Irish accent, which I can't do right now.
Does it say Irish accent?
No, but they're dwarves, so.
Okay.
It doesn't tell me what these things are.
Point of order, aren't they skies?
I guess so. Pardon me. I won't do that accent right now.
What's he doing?
Well, hello there. Oh, good to see you. This book is sorely lacking in what I needed to tell me. Anywho, we'll figure that out in a minute. So they come out, and you'll notice that Dazzlin is the forthright one of the bunch of the pair. He'll talk to you straight up, and Norvis is very cautious and evasive. Like he doesn't want to talk to outsiders. He doesn't know. He feels very uncomfortable dealing with people. So Dazzlin says, well, thank God you're here. And point of fact, we do have something that might interest you. And Norvis looks at him like, what are you doing? Why are you telling me? And he looks at him and says, we have to do what we need to do to get into it. We need to get into it. It's going to be fun. So while they're bantering back and forth, Dazzlin holds out a something called a sending stone. Each of them have one of these things. And they offer you the sending stones if you're willing to go in there and fill the ochre jellies that are keeping them from completing their survey of this area. And they also want you to search the temple for other obvious threats and make it safe. They
Teagast.
They also tell you we really want to, resume the excavation here. And this is Dazzlin speaking. Says we'll be happy to split whatever we find with anyone who helps us. And Norvis looks at him and punches him in the shoulder. And Dazzlin just looks over.
Why is Alexi living?
Huh?
Dazzlin is living in my head.
Yeah. Pretty much.
A 50-50 split.
Well, 50 for us, 50% for you, split, plus the sending stones that we have, which I'm not sure what they really are. Because
So do you have claim to this area? Do you have money? What is the worth? Is the items in there? Is the total take? I guess you would say the total net of the items, the amount that you're going to mine.
I push Teagast out of the way and I go, what he's trying to say is what's in there, what's it really worth, what are we talking about here?
well, I'll tell you the story, says Dazzlin.
I love stories.
You'll love this one, old man. For gold in the mountains southwest of Dandelion. We decided to explore a nearby canyon and found evidence of an ancient dwarven settlement that was buried by an avalanche long ago. We've been here the past several months clearing the rubble and scouring ruins for treasure, but have found nothing of value so far.
Well, so you found nothing of value so
In
far.
months.
How do you know what's in? How do you know what to How do you know what to look for? How do you know what's in there is valuable?
Well,
What is
part
valuable?
of it is our culture. This was a dwarven city. We have ancestors that date back. And we know that this area is big on mining. We don't know for sure what's in there. But it hasn't been researched in so long.
I can't buy ale with culture.
Let me be clear. Are we talking about monetary value or are we talking about historical value?
It could be both. To be honest,
I love a good bit of history.
we cannot give you a solid answer either direction.
I'm using the truck as a footrest. I'm just telling.
Teagast, are you aware of any of the stories of this area of what might lie beyond?
Well, it looks like it hasn't been used for much time, but there have been on, I uh, eclipses. They do sacrifice some things, blood, people, goats, things of that nature, to keep the gods happy. But they do sacrifice gemstones, which I don't know if that's like throwing it down a hole or smashing it with a hammer, but there could be gemstones in there. It's a possibility. I'm quite interested in the historical inside of the temple itself, but we have we warned them yet, and if we warn them, then we are guaranteed 75 gold. I mean, we could technically warn them, go back, tell them they're warned, get our 75 gold, and then come back here and then do our job. It'll take us a couple of days, but we will be richer for it. And I mean, we already have gold in our pockets, and if things go wrong here, we just run the other direction, never go back to Fendling. It's a heavier purses while we go in here. I mean, what if there's a merchant inside selling historical ancient texts? I have hardly any money. I do think it would be prudent to just go get our pay dirt from this Mr. Wester. But that's his name. Nope, that's Wester. It could be one of many things.
Yeah, I'm more.
I turn to them. You have officially been warned that a dragon has moved into the nearby area. Period.
Okay.
A white dragon. That is all we know. The end. Our contract with Western is now complete.
I agree.
And who sent you to tell us this?
Some crazy man hiding in a house afraid of a dragon. But
Okay. I know who you're talking about. Okay.
can you sign this paper that you've been warned?
Absolutely.
I know what.
You'll get both.
I know what's.
They signed our paper. They've been warned.
Even though, what's his dude is really, what's his name, Norvis is like, nah, I don't know. He finally buckles and signs the paper.
I know what sending stones are. If you want me to tell you.
Well, I have the thing now.
Okay.
I found the item.
Okay.
Accounted for the lost secrets.
I mean, they could tell you. So what we're offering you in terms of items, not knowing what else might be in there for us to split with you, and I'll read you the description. I don't know if this is the same thing you have on. It's called a wondrous item. Sending stones come in pairs, with each smooth stone carved to match the others, so that the pairing is easily recognized. When you touch one stone, you can use an action to cast the sending stone spell from it. The target is the bearer of the other stone. If no creature bears the other stone, you know that fact as soon as you use the stone and don't cast the spell. Once sending is cast through the stones, they can't be used again until next drawn. If one of the stones of the pair is destroyed, the other one comes non-magical.
Does the stone? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was to say, basically, you can communicate long distance, even in other planes, to other planes with the sending stones.
It's like a walkie-talkie.
Yeah, long distance.
So
So
each of them have one, and they're offering that
It's more like a ham radio.
as
does,
payments.
does the sending stone look like just like an average stone?
They're it's it's carved to match another one. They're very smooth, so I don't know that they look. It doesn't say.
Would I be able to? Would I be able to like look around and find a stone that looks very similar to the sending stone?
Well, you'd have to know what their sending stones look like.
I'm
first.
trying to find a
Son of a bitch.
picture, but you're not.
Like you wouldn't know.
Oh, whoa. Okay, this is a picture that they have in here. Hold on, should I hold this up? No, here.
I don't know.
Can you hold
It's
it up, or
kinda-
is it just bright?
Yeah. Tilt it down a little bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, I see it. Okay.
Okay, they look like they have a face carved on them.
Yeah.
They could be specific to each.
Oh wait, here's another one. Hold on. This the second picture just looks like two black stones with white stripes,
Like in Temple of Doom.
Yeah, I would think it'd be like
I haven't
yeah.
seen that movie for too long.
Okay.
You want to send it to them or?
No, that's okay.
Hmm. I don't know. I'm not I'm not keen on uh Cat Rella. I don't know what you think, but I'm not keen on risking my life for what might amount to um, nothing, or might amount to historical artifacts that mean nothing to me and are of no value. We have officially warned you, and I say we go back. Um, we go back and get our bounty. But before we do, so Dazzlin and Norbus, who hired you to come up here?
Nobody hired us.
Okay, that's interesting. So,
We were out here prospecting for gold and
hmm.
just decided to check out this area and stumbled upon a canyon.
So I'm gonna say something to them in Thieves' Cant to see if they are actually like thieves that are just coming up here and kind of.
I just heard like when thieves camp. The first thing I expected you to sound like was the damn like animals from Animal Crossing.
Or like Simlish.
Yeah.
Zuzu, a Zuzu, a Gubusabakaba, Misa Jar Jar Binks. I'm gonna say to them real quick in Thieves' Cant, so like almost like if they hear it they'll answer. But I'm gonna be like, who uh why are you really here?
Vito Brew, Sapuba.
So when you do that, they look at each other puzzledly, and in Dwarvish, say something to each other, and then look back at you and go, "Are you all right? You having a stroke?"
Oh no, I was trying to say something, my words got a little jumbled. I don't
You
know.
don't know Dormish, do you? You spoke nothing close to Dormish.
I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn. You have my vote, Teagast. I'm with you. I say we collect our bounty and don't risk our lives for
I
nothing.
don't mind coming back, but I'd rather have a full purse doing it in case anything happens and we end up on the other side of who knows where. It's just, I just think it would be better off if these gentlemen would give us more information. We could go back and prepare even further in town and maybe only spend a night or an afternoon there, and then possibly return and take our time. I mean, maybe somebody could be hired to help us in the town. I'm not a fighter. I don't know if any of you are actually fighters. She looks like she fights. I haven't seen her fight. I don't know if you fight. You play cards. I, I just think that we would be better off being a little bit more prepared now that we're here. We have the idea of what's going on. Have you gentlemen actually seen any danger?
Yes.
They have seen danger. So I think that it's better off if we prepare before we come back here. Just crossing all of our boxes before they're checked would be in our best interest. Maybe even perhaps going and visiting the gnomes and seeing what they say, because maybe the weapon at the gnomes can help us deal with the dwarves, and maybe what the dwarves have can help us at the gnomes. Walkie-talkie CB radios wouldn't be the worst thing to have. I just think it's probably best if we go and make sure that we have everything prepared for it.
Perry starts walking away. Perry starts walking in the direction of the gnomes, and I just go like this. Fare thee well, Fare thee well, dwarves.
I believe we will be back.
All right.
What sort of danger are we going to be facing?
Ochre jellies at least.
Orca jelly.
Ochre jellies.
Ochre jelly. Okay. Is it dark in there?
Yes.
I have nothing for light except for my spells.
Yeah.
And I gave you each a candle.
we may be able to, if you do come back, we may be able to set up some torches or something. I don't know.
Why don't you look for us to return on the dawn of the third day?
So oddly specific, but so in character and perfect.
So I agree.
And he'll
I
show
know
up in
it's
the
not
afternoon
quite
of the
what
4th.
DM wants, but I say we go talk, not what the DM wants, but like it's not linear. Obviously, we're supposed to plow right in there. I say we go back and we talk to Wester and tell him all it says in the thing is to go warn them. It just says they were digging for treasure and relics. They need to be warned that the White Dragon moved in. Take the warning to them. Then return to the town master, Wester. Very literally, that's exactly what we're doing. We haven't done the rest of the quest yet.
I'm fine. I'm fine
We
with
haven't
that.
done. Yeah, so we will traipse all the way back to the town.
All right. So as you,
Is it
so you-
quicker as a point of order? I don't know. Is it quicker since the dwarves were in the southwest and the gnomes were in the south? Would it be quicker to go to the gnomes?
Might be.
We're way too logical for this like entry level campaign.
I was all ready to grapple hook up and over that gate to not walk through it in case something bad happened when you walk through.
So it's about the same distance from the excavation as it is to Nomengard, as it is to Phandalin. So you could go straight there and it would be about 15 miles, or you could go to Phandalin 15 miles and then 15 miles down to the Nomengard.
I think having money in our pockets for the gnomes is probably our best bet.
I'd rather be prepared. Let's go back to Phandalin.
All right, so as you guys turn around and dismiss the dwarves, they kind of like, all right, suit yourself, and they turn around and they go back through the gates, and kind of into the just beyond the gates. They go through that section, back to whatever they were doing, and you turn around. You guys are going to leave that canyon now, but as you get to the mouth of the canyon, 4 orcs appear. And basically tell you that they've been driven from their home. They're looking for a new lair, and they're ready to fight to the death. So roll for initiative.
Good service. I have no squander with you. Live wherever you want.
We'll live here, but we'll take you out first.
Why don't I just leave?
We don't need you going back and telling anybody where we are.
I'm good. I'm
15.
I'm just gonna do it like this. What you got? You got 15, Mom? Mom?
15.
15.
All right. What you guys got?
11.
11?
7.
All right. How do we tie break the 15s again?
Armor class, I thought.
Is it on?
She's definitely got higher armor class than me.
Who would be after me? You have attack spells?
No, not many. I only have 2 spell slots.
Only 2.
Yeah, but I don't have anything. Don't have anything Literally, my staff does a 1d6 -1. There it is. That's why. That's why it's probably not on these cards, these spellbook cards. Because Gust was added for Xanathars. Gust is useless. I think I know useless spell.
Why did you take it?
I mean, it fits my character.
Oh.
I just didn't know if it could be used. I can move anything less than 5 pounds and create a gust of air. But it's not like blowing things around.
You guys are gonna like Perry in a battle. Get ready for this.
He's gonna run away.
We both have nieces.
I just realized that we were probably like right here. We were probably like right here somewhere on my shirt. Could have just used that as a map. Unfortunately, I did say that I was already walking away, so I'm probably going to be the closest to them.
Closest to them.
Yeah, it'd probably be. I'd
We
say,
hadn't
yeah,
passed.
let's-
We hadn't passed through the gate yet.
No, move the gate like that. This is just to give you an idea of the canyon that you. Behind you is the gate. So, well, you guys never went through the gate, so
Nope.
you're still on the side of it. So as you kind of start to leave, these guys are probably ahead of you guys down here.
Fucking orcs!
Could put me up beside Rella.
All right. So, work one.
Mm-hmm.
This guy. He charges. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's 30. And he's going to attack. Ridiculous. I don't know if this is right. Might be right. 12.
12?
12
No.
on your against your armor class.
Nope, doesn't hit.
Then next in line would be Cat.
Okay. From where I'm standing, there I have a side of Rella. Do I have a clear shot at that orc that just went to attack him?
He's also like 2 feet tall.
Yeah, I'd say that you'd be able to.
Shoot him.
Or should I move up?
You have what's your speed?
25. I could get right up beside
Yeah,
him.
I mean, if you got at least here, I'd say
Okay.
give you a clear shot there.
Okay, move me up there. If you can, wherever you can for 20
Yeah.
Probably
5,
right.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay. Then I'm going to use guiding bolt,
Oh,
and that's 120 feet, so I'm good with that. So I roll. I'm not just sure what I roll.
D20 to hit.
Yeah, you have to roll. You have to roll D20 to hit me for strike. I have to roll that D20 to hit. That's 8.
Plus.
Do you have a spell modifier?
Oh.
What did you use?
What?
What did you use?
Guiding bolt.
You have a +5 to hit.
Okay, so then that would be 13.
that's a hit.
Whoa.
When you roll,
I roll, where does it say what I know what I rolled before? Stop it.
with this spell,
I was on this.
that's Sanctuary Guiding Bolt. You use 1 action to.
It's like There's nothing on here. It's like 4. It's 4d6. There it is. 4d6.
Oh.
I thought it was.
1, 2.
No, I've got them. I make sure I got 4 out here. Well,
12 damage.
yeah, that's 12. I don't know if it matters. It's
No, it doesn't.
doesn't matter what
No,
kind.
it
It's
won't matter. There's no extra. Okay. So, all right, is that your turn?
yeah. Do I get the no wait? Do I get the 5 spell attack on top of that, right?
What do you mean?
That was 13.
I rolled.
Yeah. No.
That
an
was to. That was to hit.
No, you rolled a you rolled a 13 to hit.
I'm
And
just-
then you rolled an 8 on your damage
No,
plus 5.
no, I rolled the 8 to hit, and then the
Added the
plus
5.
5 for the 13.
We
So
already
does it say-
established
does it
hit
say-
points, So what were you rolling for?
Does it say
The
4?
damage.
Does it say 4d6 plus 5?
Okay,
just
then
says
it okay. Then the
46
5 is
damage.
my spell attack.
Yeah, that's what you got 13 with.
Okay, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Right, 12.
9, 10, 11,
13 was the
12
armor class.
plus 5.
There's no plus 5.
4d6 plus
There's
5.
no plus 5 there. This is what you roll.
Well, where did I just read that?
The plus 5 was down here to hit. Hit.
So you use that. So you
Okay.
rolled 8 plus 5, 13.
That's where I saw it. Okay. I know I saw it with the guiding bolt. Okay.
So that's you. Nothing else on your turn.
Nothing else. My turn.
Alright.
I have no more movement, right? So,
Yeah, 25 is your top.
Yep.
All right, then it goes to Teagast.
Oh, yeah, oh, Jesus. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Fire over.
I'd say probably, yeah.
Then move to here. And I'm going to burn a spell slot right off the bat.
I just did. That's right.
So I reach into my robes and I pull out some candy and a feather.
It's on brand. I like it.
So I put the candy and the feather in one hand and in the right hand together, do the symbol of my god, and I say, "Hey, orc, knock, knock." And then I cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter at this one.
Okay.
Yes.
So a creature of my choice that I can see within range perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls into fits of laughter while the spell affects it. The target must succeed a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. All right.
Now my spell modifier on that, I might have to go into, because I have to succeed a wisdom saving throw to my. I probably need to save.
What about, I've noticed that all the time, Percy and everybody
I thought I wrote it here.
puts guidance. When you do that, it's a cantrip. Like he'll say, well, I'm going to give guidance to so-and-so.
Probably first round.
Yeah, I guess you could probably do that first
Oh,
round.
I should have done that.
That's all right.
Man, because I would have given him guidance,
So I got to go to my spells because
any ability check.
spells, abilities, and saves. Spells.
Yeah, I can see.
Whoopsies. No. Sorry, I should have been the options.
I'll see it.
It went,
I thought that was done.
right under me. Sorry, I
This
got
is down here.
I edited.
Okay.
Wisdom saving
I
throw.
still find it.
All right,
15.
15.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. You got a 6.
He got a 6. So, the target has fallen prone. So he is prone, and he is incapacitated and unable to stand for the duration. So the duration is a minute. A creature with intelligence score 4 or greater isn't affected. They have higher intelligence.
His intelligence is 7.
Yeah. 4 or less. I'm sorry. 4 or less isn't affected. 4 or less.
Okay.
They're just too stupid. So he is on the ground laughing with fits of laughter. Now, at the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, it can make a wisdom saving throw. The target has advantage on the saving throw if it's triggered by damage. On a success, they'll end. So we'll go over that. But Tasha's hideous laughter will now come out because there's now effect on the board, and we know because he's prone.
Okay.
So I cast Tasha's hideous laughter, and he's on the ground laughing, and I say, "Come in."
And of course, we laugh hysterically at you.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah,
funniest thing in the world.
So
You just took, was that considered an attack?
Yeah.
That's considered an attack.
Yeah.
Okay. We passed it. You would have gotten advantage on the attack roll.
oh, I didn't have to. Tasha's hideous laughter doesn't have it doesn't have an attack, a roll for it. Tasha's hideous laughter will happen. He has to do the same.
Okay, so then if he attacks him next, will he get the advantage in the attack roll?
Well, you would have to cast guidance on your turn.
No, that's with the guiding bolt.
Oh, guiding bolt.
Yeah.
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 So that you have advantage then on your attack roll if you attack him.
I think he also has advantage because he's prone.
That's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess
Okay,
you'd have an
good.
advantage either way.
Yeah, but prone will
But
do
that's,
advantage.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
So
I
we're
have to
learning
just
again.
keep-
It's last.
I have to just keep remembering
Yeah, well, no,
that.
we haven't been in combat. I haven't been in D&D combat in a while. So, as I say in Magic, that will end my turn.
All right. So. This guy sees that dude fall. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, hold on.
Salmon had lots of luck with that.
Oh,
Go.
so, all right, so Orc 4. This guy here is going to take a javelin throw at Teagast.
Woohoo! Cast mage armor.
Oh, good. Oh, flying bug.
As I see the guy going back to the javelin thing, I was like, "Would you like to hear a joke too?" Hoping to distract him a little bit.
And he grimaces and goes to throw forward and yells, "You're the joke!" And rolls a 15.
That'll really hit.
Did you cast me, John?
Nope. I made that one laugh.
He rolls.
Oh,
So,
Charlie, for Pete's
9.
sake, go lay down.
Son of a bitch! I am on the ground.
Are you unconscious?
I am fucking unconscious. Technically a -3 hit points.
Oh, that's fantastic.
son of a bitch.
Again, very on brand.
Yo, like the die says, the rules say the hit is 6. Knowing that you're a 6, I was like, well, maybe I'll get like, you could roll a d6 plus 3 piercing.
Yeah.
Like, maybe I'll get like a 1. And
I was rolling dice.
That's funny.
All right, so that ends that orc's turn. And now it's you.
Me?
Fuck shit up, Rella.
How?
Alright,
Have a
so
pencil.
I'm gonna move on a couple. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's 30 movement. Okay. So that is 5, 10, 5, 10. How many is
Depends what,
Shit. Hang on.
movement-wise,
distance range?
if it's range,
He's up.
Because you're down.
I lost concentration.
All right. Well, that helps.
Okay. Good call. Good call. I didn't think of
Yeah,
That's fine.
it's a concentration spell.
that. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to strike with my whip to try to like tie him down,
Grapple him.
keep him not moving. All
There's
right.
still witch bolt advantage.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's an attack.
And I have 2 weapon fighting. So whip is a light weapon, and I have a short sword as well, which is also a light weapon. So trying to grab him with my whip.
In the journal,
Yeah, as long as they're
Teagast.
light.
tried to fight some orcs,
So
got a
then you should
javelin
be
to the
able to
chest.
do that on advantage? Advantage?
That's awesome.
12 plus 6 to hit.
Yeah, it's
All right. So I use my whip, which is 1d4 plus 4. 6 damage on him from the whip itself.
6 damage on the whip. All right. So -6. All right. How do you want to do that? He's dead now.
I guess I took him out at the neck instead of the arms.
You misfire.
Right.
The whip wraps around his head, and when you go to pull it off, to your surprise, his head just pops. Like he's born. His head just pops out, and he falls. His severed head is still laughing in his tooth.
You're gonna remove them off the board or what?
Yeah, we
then-
can, well, we can
It's
show.
up to you. Some people don't, some
can
people
show.
do.
I also have a crossbow. A hand crossbow, so it is light.
Alright.
Which I will, I guess, go for this guy since that guy's down and out. So I roll to hit him with the crossbow,
I wish I would just yell, son of a gun down.
which is a 13 plus 5.
It's,
Hits. All right, it's 1d6 plus 1. 2 damage on him. And I got nothing else.
What was the noise?
Oh.
Crossbow.
So I'm assuming it's a tiny little one since it's a hand crossbow.
He takes a bolt to the shoulder, winces a little bit, growls a tad. All right, Perry. Oh, you're done?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Perry,
I don't
you're
have
up.
All right,
I'm
so Orc 1 is dead, right?
Orc 1 is dead. Orc 4 is damaged. The other 2 are still fine.
Okay, and am I in front of Orc 2?
You are in front. Straight ahead. You're 5, 10, 15. You're 20 away from Orc 2.
20 away from Orc 2. Okay. 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 Right. I am going to... I'm going to use my naturally stealthy halfling, lightfoot halflingness, and I am going to run over and hide behind the dead orc. Can I do that?
You're already behind. You're right behind the dead one.
I'm already behind it?
Yeah, you guys were like
Like right next to each other?
Yeah,
also-
he was right in front of you. I went down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll send you a picture. The X marks where he fell.
Yeah, I mean, you can put them back on the board for that if you want.
That's what it's looking like.
Okay, so I'm kind of hidden then, right?
I mean, you could kneel down and be pretty much. I'd say you'd have like, I don't know, maybe 3/4 cover.
3/4 cover. Okay. I'm trying to think like what Perry would do. Kind of think. I don't even know how he ended up in our party anyway. That's more bounty for us.
I don't blame you.
And I hide underneath the orc, and I'm just gonna look at his. I'm gonna try to like. I want to just look in his pockets.
All right. So you're not even gonna hold your action or anything like that. All right. So. All right. So you're gonna like loot while the battle's going on.
Yep.
All right. So. Oh, that's what he's gonna do. So he's going to take a swing with his melee weapon, just some kind of axe or flashing damage weapon.
Ow.
Nat 20.
Yeah, well, I guess that hits.
Is anything special happening? Is that it? Like,
What?
nothing big comes from that, right? Double damage.
I
Something
get
big does come.
shit.
Double damage.
I thought that was in something else.
Yep,
All right.
definitely
so
TPK.
Is this to Rella?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You're hiding. Yep, bye.
30 damage.
Down and out for the count. Negative 19.
It's not gonna happen, buddy.
Negative
Sorry.
19.
Negative doesn't matter. I just put -3 on there because I'm dead.
Wait. Time out. What is relentless endurance? When you are reduced to 0 HP but not killed, you can drop to 1 HP instead.
Right. So you're still.
Nice.
Oh, man.
But that was like a severe hit.
I was gonna say, yeah. Does that work, or
I
did I
don't
might
know.
kill?
Like, reduced to 0, you don't go negative.
No, there's no negative.
Yeah,
You go.
so
You're
That
0.
would be 1 hit point.
Yeah. Now, technically, if somebody would hit me unconscious again for my entire life total, it's an automatic fail on my death save.
Yeah.
So somebody came over and started fucking walloping, then it's automatic. It's an automatic death failure.
Oh, Mikey just gave me an idea.
So this
Hey.
guy got a little suspicious.
Each block is how many feet? 5? What are you doing there, Joe?
I'm gonna attack you in a second.
Who, me?
Yeah. So he ran up. This orc ran up past his dead friend. And the last of his movement put him right next to you, and found you like hiding here. He was on his way to the wizard, but caught you sneaking.
Hmm.
So he's going to attack.
Now, as part of reaction, it says opportunity attack. So, do I get an attack of opportunity against him?
If he moves away,
Yeah, like if I were to disengage.
Oh, okay.
And she's
Technically.
out though. Oh no, never mind.
technically disengages the entire action and removes the.
Well, yeah, I get you. But
technically.
so that's 15 to hit with melee.
That hits.
That is 10 damage.
Well, nice knowing
Yeah.
everyone.
All right, so that's the end of his turn. Back to
Okay. Is if I give Rella a healing potion, is that an action or a bonus action? I can't find that in here.
Mm.
It says actions in combat, bonus actions. You see, actions in
You can
combat.
help.
That's an action.
What is?
Helping is you can lend aid. Help action. Wait. When you take the help action, the creature you aid gains advantage next ability check. You can aid a friendly creature, attack a creature. You feint to distract the target. So it's to make your allies' attack more effective. Didn't realize that's not what I meant, but okay.
You need to also use that.
Yeah, I know, but that's not much healing. That's
I would say
1d6.
tossing a potion would be a bonus
Plus
action.
4.
Taking the potion is a full action. That was what I would say.
If I give her the potion, so if I'm giving her the potion, that's which one? Because then I can use an action to attack afterwards if this is a bonus action. Bonus action.
How much extra damage? How negative are you?
He was 30,
19?
30
Yeah.
damage, yeah.
But she's
What's
up to
your hit
1
points?
now.
My hit points, I'm at 1.
No, what was your hit points?
11.
11. She would have been insta dead. If you dealt 3 extra damage to me, it would have been permadeath immediately. If you reduce somebody double, instant death. Master's damage can kill you instantly. With damage reduced to 0 hit points, there's damage remaining. And there's damage remaining. You die if the remaining damage equals or exceeds your hit point maximum. So if you dealt 12 damage to me, it would have been instant death.
That's what I thought.
I was thinking that too, but
Yeah.
it's all right.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm looking to see if the healing here is.
I mean, I would be content calling it a bonus action.
I think giving the potion would be a bonus action, and taking the bonus potion would be an action.
I remember Matt talking about it at some point.
Yeah.
And he changes the way he does potions because potions are supposed to take forever to take.
Yeah.
So he counts it as like an action.
To take it, but
Not-
not
Yeah,
for
to
me to
take
give it to you.
I'd say you can use the giving of the potion as a bonus and still have your attack.
Okay. Okay. If she's right in front of me, I don't need to move. I'd have to make movement, which would take up my stuff to get over to him.
What you rolling for?
These are how spell,
You gave the potion though.
the potion. What?
What are you rolling for?
The potion.
She'll roll for the potion when she takes it. Unless you're reaching over. Pouring it
Well, I
down
don't
now.
know. It just tells me what it is. Restore 4
Which one? Are you rolling
4d6. Hate having to go back and forth against all these spells. No, it would be in my equipment. Greater healing.
And you would just-
4d4 plus 4 hit. You regain 4d4.
Yeah, you would give it to me, so I would do
Yeah.
that.
And you would-
if I
yeah.
choose
Okay.
to take it.
Well, she'll probably choose to take it.
Okay, I gave you potion and do whatever you want.
And now you can take your action.
No,
Well,
I
the orc comes next.
No, we just determined that giving the potion was a bonus.
Okay.
So she could.
Oh, I thought you were talking
Yeah,
to me.
no,
because
no,
you were
no.
looking at me.
that's
The orc does not come next.
That's what that is to your dad.
I roll for this.
well,
Shit.
I'm gonna try. What's up with these guys? Who's injured, who's not?
He buries down and
No.
being
Them, the orcs.
The only one that's injured
There's
is
one that I hit. That one.
this guy.
I don't know if I want to cure wounds on anybody else or hit at them. Because I'll go down next. Probably. And then there'd be no healers. Sanctuary wards a creature within range against attack. Any creature whose guard targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
Can you cast that on yourself? As the healer, you might want to. I would say cast that on yourself because then they can't attack you, right?
It doesn't say. It just says on a creature within range.
How what spell is it?
Sanctuary. Sanctuary, right?
Sanctuary.
Hmm. Is that a cleric spell?
Yep.
Hold on. I got the cleric spell cards here.
Yeah, you could cast it yourself.
Ooh. Well, there you go.
Okay. Then I will.
Because you can cast it on anything within 30 feet, including yourself. It's like me with for myself.
Okay.
So
Well, then I'll put sanctuary on me,
Sanctuary.
and he's got to. I'm going to do the one right in front of Rella.
Okay.
Yeah.
with what?
What?
With what?
Well, no, wait. It says. I have to do stuff first.
What do you do?
It says any creature who targets. Oh,
Yeah,
who
no, so
targets the
you just
warded.
you just
Okay.
cast that on yourself, and then when they try to
Attack me.
yeah, then
Yep.
they'll make a wisdom saving.
I only read half the sentence.
No, it's cool.
Okay.
So technically you're protected. She is sanctuary. So anytime they go to attack her, if they fail a wisdom saving throw to her spell DC, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. Either one, whatever it's doing. The spell doesn't protect the water creature from area effects. So
Right.
if like a fireball rings down in an area, it wasn't technically targeting her. It's like magic. It doesn't say
The
target.
explosion of a fireball. Or...
It'll say each player, not target player in my area.
Magic gathering bitch.
If the warded creature will make an attack or cast a spell that will affect an enemy, the spell will end. So technically, she buffed herself from being attacked while she can run around and heal next turn.
All right.
Smart move.
So that would mean it's time for your.
Success. Flip. End turn.
Next is
Dead orc.
this guy.
The orc that I shot.
So this one.
Yeah.
Alright. So he's gonna run up and try that. Try what he's supposed. What do I have to do? Beat your what's your AC?
Yeah. What's your wisdom?
Oh, your DC.
Your spell save.
My spell save is that +5 or
Not your spell save. Your
It was wisdom, wasn't it?
yeah.
what is that? That's
What's your wisdom?
my total wisdom or my. It's 16, but I got a +3 to wisdom. So I don't know which one you want.
I feel like it goes. I don't know. I feel like it goes up. Mike, how's that work?
Let me see.
I've
Your
never
spell
had
DC
It'll say,
is for what?
it'll say on there.
Oh, okay.
Which spell
Understood.
was it?
Go to spells.
Sanctuary?
Yeah.
Your
Attack save wisdom
13.
13.
Gotta be 13.
Yeah.
5.
Yes.
Just can't find.
Now
I think
he
that's gonna confuse him enough.
now he can choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
I think that's gonna confuse him enough. He's pretty stupid.
What in tarnation?
We'll end the turn, and then it's your turn.
All right, I guess I'm taking my potion. Well, can I move and then take my potion?
Yeah,
Is that-
yeah, you're using that. Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna back up.
Should I hide behind my dead body?
Sure, I'd go. I have 30 movement, so yeah, I'll do that, and then I will take that greater healing potion.
It's 4d6 plus 4.
Oh, there we go. All right, so what was
4d6 plus
4d6 plus 4? 1, 2, 46, 8, 13, the 4 the health I have,
Yeah, then it just goes to her max.
Yeah.
7,
Yeah, it
so
just
11.
yeah, it goes to whatever you had before.
All right, so that's all I got, right? I wouldn't be able to shoot a bow or anything
No, that
for
would
my
have been
dual wielding.
Yeah, that kind of been.
Unless you have a bonus action.
I do. I have
Well,
2 weapon fighting.
so
But-
yeah, one action was drinking the potion.
Yeah.
And then movement. So
Movement's not an action,
I guess if you have
is it?
Drinking the potion was next.
drinking the potion's an action, and then your movement,
And now she can get a bonus action.
and then yeah, you should be able to.
All right, I'm gonna shoot my little bow. Whichever one is closest. I guess this guy.
Yeah, he's
I don't know.
5,
I don't know. Yeah. All right. So my crossbow. I like crossbow because I do have a longbow too, but trying to keep it simple here. That's a plus 5. 16 plus 5.
Hit.
All right, and that is 1d6. 3 damage on that guy that found Perry, right?
Oh, this guy here.
Yeah,
Let's
that's what we're going for, right?
see. That is mine.
Okay.
I think it's 1.
This one's yours.
No, I took one back. You want which one is yours? This one.
Yeah, thank you. Louise.
Right. So, Perry, it's you're up for your death save.
All right, what's this against? Is this against my AC, or what do I have to roll higher than?
10.
10?
Anything above a 10.
One fail.
All right, 1 fail. All right. Then it's Orc 3. This guy, I think.
Hmm.
So I'll go 1, 2. He's got to make that. What was it again? Above us. 13.
Mhm.
He does not. There's no other targets around, so he's done. And then Orc 2 is. Nope. Not the end. Look at that guy. Orc 2.
Yeah, I got it.
He's going to do. Well, Oh, sorry. Dead body out of the way. I'll go over here too. Closest person. You're beleaguered. Try again. Nope. Missed.
So they're all distracted.
So
by
then
you.
it goes back to you, Mom.
He's out, right?
Who?
Yeah, he's
Very,
sleepy. Yeah.
very, very sleepy.
And Mike is. You're up, right?
No.
He only made one save so far.
So
Oh.
according to that, am I right next to him, Terry?
No, he's technically here. So you need to be here to be right now. Which with your movement speed, what's your movement speed?
25.
I mean, you could argue that you could make your way through. You know, if you want to get.
I can't go catty corner to him.
You could.
Only when
You could, but you'd be giving them an attack of opportunity when you leave that spot.
anytime there's nothing I can do without getting it back. Blah, 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 blah. One of them. No matter how I move.
All three of them.
Huh?
All three of them. Right?
What if she disengaged from all three of them?
I don't know if I have a disengage.
I think anybody can disengage.
I don't see any.
There is the feat that lets you disengage and move in the same turn. But I think part of anybody's action is you can disengage.
I feel like you can.
So order combat, surprise, initiative, your turn, bonus actions, reactions, difficulty of being prone, creature size, move around other creatures. We can move through each other's, by the way. You can move through non-hostile creature space. Disengage. You take the disengage action. Your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks for the rest of the turn. Opportunity attacks. That could be all three. You can technically take the disengage action and then move out of that space on the next. Well, no, your movement would be there. You take the disengage action, then use your movement.
Yeah.
It's the other one. There's another one that's. I think you can attack. You use disengage as a bonus action.
What
I think
about
it's the feat.
what
You
about
can do that when
moving?
you're a rogue.
What about moving through them?
Can't
Okay.
move through it.
She
I
got
mean, is that
Awesome.
halfling section.
Oh.
yeah? Is that would I have to disengage first, or could I just do that?
So the disengage action would prevent the attack of opportunities you get when moved through the square. But your racial feature, normally, like I wouldn't be able to move out of there. You'd be able to move through there because you're a halfling.
Yeah, it just says you can move through the space of any creature that is of a size larger than you.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you take disengage, you can move through there. So you'd use disengage like your action to get out of that spot.
Oh, that doesn't help me.
It
I mean,
gets you closer to him if you want to
It
kill
gets
him
me.
something.
Yeah, but I'm going to be attacked by them anyway because I'm the only one left standing. Oh,
No, you're not.
You're there, but I'm right close. See, I wanted to be able to give him a potion, but I won't be able to give him a potion.
There's only one more orc that has a turn after you, before me.
All right, then move me to disengage and move me somehow over there.
You're half. You'll fit in that spot.
Okay,
Right.
then that's it, right? I could get a bonus action, but I don't really have anything that
Well,
I can use for a bonus. All I can use for a bonus is
Yeah.
2-weapon fighting and sanctuary.
Just leave this area.
Again is a bonus action, but that will take up my last.
Hold, checking something.
I think that I used 2 spells, so I don't have any more spells. Sanctuary is a first level spell, so
She can use her next action to administer first aid and stabilize.
Right, that would be next turn though.
So does your ability that stabilizes with your med kits bring them to 1 point?
One of them brings them to 1.1, gives them 1d8.
Normal stabilization rules when you have the healing kits bring you to 0, but you no longer make death saves. Your guy's dead on the ground, unconscious, but he'll no longer make death saves. Her ability brings them up, which is why I was like, I thought I'd drop them to 1 anyway to stabilize. No, it says that stabilizing your creature, the best way to save a creature is 0 hit points to heal it. If healing is unavailable, the creature can be stabilized so that it isn't killed by a failed death saving throw. Use your action to administer first aid to an unconscious creature and attempt to stabilize it, which requires a successful DC 10 wisdom check, medicine check. The stable creature doesn't make death saving throws even though it has 0 hit points, but it does remain unconscious. The creature stops being stable and must start making death saving throws again if it takes any damage. A stable creature that isn't healed regains 1 hit point after 1d4 hours. So, like, if you drag me to a cave, nobody can heal.
Yeah. 1d4. Sorry.
So, you have to use your action next turn to be able to do that to stabilize it.
Okay, well, then bonus action, I have nothing, I guess.
So, do I have 1 hit point? Is that what I heard?
Not yet.
I know, I can't do it yet until my turn next.
All right.
If I make it to then.
Teagast goes.
Yep.
Fail. Alright, then orc 4. Orc 4. I don't know what orc 4 is. There it is. He's gonna go creeping back here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's gonna go. Whoop. He's gonna go. Huh? Well, he's gonna take a swing. Gonna take a swing.
Roll low, roll low, roll low.
17 to hit.
12 hits.
All right.
Can I see your character sheet?
This is not good.
I'm almost dead. Like, battery wise.
You should have started at level 3.
Yes, thank you. 13.
Great.
13.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
I did it too.
What?
There we go. No. I took 13 off for you.
Hold on.
So then it'll be your turn.
Who's?
Death save.
Alright, so what's that?
Roll your d20 and you pass. So you get 1 success.
How do I access that? There we go.
Oh my god, it moved. No.
So Perry,
Mm-hmm.
death save.
11 success.
All right. Three.
Oh. I'm the only one left to go
Isn't
after.
it
What?
good? Isn't it good?
It's it.
Sorry, cat.
Well, I don't care. It's part of the game.
All right.
I just wish I knew more about this stuff. I might be missing something. Okay, what's out?
So all right. So so this orc moves up on you,
Yeah.
he raises his great axe
Yeah.
to attack. And hold on 1 second. So as he raises the axe to hit you, you are shocked to hear out of nowhere, echoing through the canyon, "Forgive me, son of Gloin!" And the two guys come running out of the gates. They get 40 speed, and the gates are back here. So these guys come running out with their hatchets drawn. And stop. One stopped here, and one stopped with a 10. What is these? 5 each? 5, 10,
Yeah.
40. All right, so I'll make it to one. So if he came out over there, he'd probably make it to right here. Right? I don't know where you're dead.
Right around there.
Yeah, you'd probably make it to there.
Gimli, some awesome.
They come running out. Obviously, they heard the clamor out here. That spell has worn off for her, though, now that she's moved. Or still on. She's in attack. So
Yes, she attacked. So.
all right, so he is going to take his. He's still going to take his swing, but then we have.
So I'm still in sanctuary?
Mhm.
Oh. I'm not sure.
So he takes his swing. He only got a 10. So this guy, then this is that one's Goslin. So does he get a surprise on that guy? I mean,
No.
he yelled and stuff.
No,
he
he's not
can't.
engaged with anybody.
All right.
No, yes he is. Isn't he engaged with me?
This guy's engaged with her.
So he should have a surprise attack or sneak attack, whatever it's called.
Right. So
His attention is on me.
If we only had some type of stone device to send them a message earlier to help us, some type of stone sending or something. I'm just workshopping the name.
19. All right. So he hits, and then rolls.
And now he's got to be fussy about
That's
dice.
kind of a weird. I can't see the number. There you go. That's better. All right. So. Oh shit. Vanquishes the shit out of that guy. He hit him. What? 14, 15, 16, he hit him 17. So that guy died. And then his turn's over. So then Norbis, he's next, takes a shot at that guy back there. And his is natural 20. So
16.
12. It's 8 and
8
plus 4 bludgeoning. So 8 plus 4 is 12.
Oh, 24.
Times 2. That guy died. And that's his turn, and then rolls back around to Molly.
Okay, for my action, I'm going to give. Now I would have to pour the. It'd be an action for me to pour the greater healing potion into him. And I said, what was that? 44 plus 4.
Yeah,
Um,
those would be separate.
3, 5, 9, 10.
Plus 1.
Plus 1, 44.
11.
Woo!
Whoa.
44 plus 4?
I don't remember.
I thought it was 44 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4. You have it right there in front of you, don't you?
Went off.
All right, well, I'm back up then.
Let's see.
10, 14.
Oh, yeah, I'm back up. Yeah. My hit points are 9.
Okay, so that's what you get, I guess, up to 9.
If you fight, you lose sanctuary.
Yeah. Close roll action probably with those.
We just
Oh,
have,
yeah.
we have that one work though, right?
You can't attack it this turn though.
No. I was just, okay. I just thinking of my armor class is high, the chances are even, are better chances they won't meet me at all, but, I can move though, right? Just
Yeah.
stand
Yeah,
attack?
you can move.
I want to move going diagonal, 5, 10, 15,
This
20.
way.
Yep, and this is 25.
Do you want to be here on?
Yeah, we'll-
Isn't that the
Yeah.
gate?
It's fine.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
fine.
One of the orcs is still up, right?
Just one,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
look
that
at
wasn't
that.
good. Are you dead?
Not yet.
All right.
I don't have revivify.
Rella.
Me?
Yep.
Nope.
All right. Perry, you're up.
I'm up. How close am I to this guy?
You're you could engage within 10 or 5.
Yeah, 5.
5 feet?
Yeah. You have to move 5 to engage unless you have range.
So I got knocked the hell out. I wake up.
Who am I?
Perry wakes up. He's like, "What the hell just happened?" And wants nothing to do with this, but sees this other guy. And whereabouts is this other orc in relation to Rella?
He's 5, 10, 15, 20, 20.
Oh,
20.
far away. Far away.
I mean, he could make it to her, but
You're standing right there.
Yeah. How tall is an orc?
about Rella's side.
Well, she's half orc.
Might be different.
Maybe
Would they be taller?
add. I got him right here.
Oh, okay.
Should give me stats on.
I think it said I was medium.
The medium humanoid. So
So double my height.
probably easily.
Well, I'm pretty annoyed that that he did that to me, and I kind of don't want to fight. So, if possible, I'd like to take my. I have 25 movement speed, so let me know if this is possible. I'd like to take my grappling hook, which I've attached to a rope, try to jab it in his shin, and run around him AT-AT style. So he can't. So if he tried to move, he'd fall.
I would treat it as an attack.
And action
Yeah.
and then movement.
Yeah, he would use his action movement, but it would be
Yeah.
rolling the.
All right. Let's do. I don't know how would I rate the damage though?
I don't know.
The damage would probably just be like dagger, like 1d4.
Yeah, like
My whip
a small
is-
dagger. And then if he's gonna run around him, do I then do like an agility thing?
It would just be his movement speed, I think. And then I would just have it roll for attack, and then I think it would be a straight roll or a plus to strength.
And
Because
this
it doesn't have a weapon attack modifier to it, so he'd roll a d20 plus a strength modifier. I would do his strength modifier.
That's what it is for my whip.
and wouldn't you be grappled then?
It would
Yeah,
just-
all right, that makes sense. Yeah. So d20 plus strength modifier.
All right. Oh shit! That didn't go in the box. Six. No.
All
I'm
right.
not.
So,
I'm a circus performer. I'm not a fighter.
so you throw out your grappling hook at this guy,
Yeah.
and you like wind up, and you throw it, and it lands right before his foot, and he looks down at it, and then looks at you all puzzled, like, "What the hell?" And then kind of like giggles a little bit, and just lets it go. I assume you yank it back. You don't just leave it there, right?
Yeah, I want to yank it back.
All right. All right. So as you yank it back, and he's still chuckling at your maneuver, he advances on you because it's his turn.
Yep.
Unless you had something else you want to do.
But
You
does
didn't
it,
use your movement speed yet,
Well, if I see that
Right.
didn't work,
or did he?
No, he uses
He
movement.
didn't get to.
Yeah, he
Right.
He
did.
tried, but he didn't get to.
all right. Hey, if that didn't work, I'm I'm not even pulling it back. I'm just holding onto the rope and running. Yeah, 25 feet away.
Which way? Like towards the mouth of the cave, or back towards the dwarves?
Oh, back towards safety, toward the door. Yeah, toward the dwarves. Yeah,
All right.
towards
So,
safety, somewhere that can protect me.
all right. So you're
25 is right there.
Yeah. Yeah. So all right. So you ran back, dragging the grappling hook behind you. Dwarf. I mean the orc sizes everybody up. He's not too keen on messing with the dwarves, but he will because either way he wants this place cleaned out. So he's gonna move over and engage Draslin. So he all right. What was that?
Like that on the
Just read out
side.
as cock die.
13.
13. He will hit. All right, so he's gonna hit and use his, I guess. Oh, not too much at all. 7 damage on Draslin. So 7. And after he does that, Norvis runs up behind him and he makes his attack. Run the wrong dice. Gonna hit a lot. And he does, what did I do? 2d8 plus 4. So 5, 6, 7, 11. All right.
This orc is stepping on my pink.
Oh, sorry.
Is that your point?
The orc is hanging around still. He's looking pretty rough, but he's hanging in there. And that brings it back to Cat.
okay. Just to say, I guess, doesn't say whether I have to be right next to this person or not. It doesn't say touch on it or anything. It just says, as an action, you can spend 1 use of a healer's kit.
Yeah, you'll have to be next to.
And it's
Usually it says touch, but all right, well then,
I mean, who are you trying to get to? You can get to
oh, in reach, flank, foot, reach.
Blackfoot.
Yeah, there's a dash and then foot and then reach. So,
It's got to be within reach, which would be next. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
you'd have to move.
All right, well,
somewhere
move
here.
me, let's see, 25, get me on the other side.
Teddy Pendergrass.
No, I was going to say towards Mr.
I would pick up the fight.
You want me to
That's
pick
just
up this
me.
fight?
I'm just saying. My guy's old and practically useless.
Yeah, all right. Well, I was just thinking, I thought maybe you had some more
I'm
magic.
just saying.
Whatever your character, I guess.
He did die real quick. And like
Whatever
He's terrible.
your character has an affinity for
I mean,
No.
that's fine. Whatever your character would
Teddy
do.
Pendergrass.
No, I was just thinking, I didn't know what you had. I thought maybe you might have some other spell in there
I mean,
that you could use that would.
beautiful, but I'm just saying, I wouldn't super worry about it. They had more bonding moments than we did. I looked at a bunch
Yeah,
of there.
yeah. I was thinking of that. Okay, now this is the confusing one. Okay, I get as an action you can spend 1d6 plus 4.
For what? What are you looking at?
Okay, that's 6 plus 4,
10.
that's 10. Plus additional hit points equal to the creature's maximum number of hit dice.
Okay, but what are you doing?
Whatever that means.
Yeah, but what are you trying to do?
Healer.
With what?
With what?
It's
The use of
she
my
has a
hit.
feat of healer healing.
Okay.
I'm using one. I get 10 slots in the healer's kit. I'm using one of
Okay.
those 10
Oh, okay.
spots
Okay.
to heal
What's
her.
your
You
hit
have to
points?
use 2 slots.
So
First, you bring me back to 1
No,
hit
no,
point.
these are two different things. They're two different. When you use a healer's kit to stabilize a creature, he regains 1 hit point. Or as an action, you can spend 1 use of a healer's kit to tend to a creature and restore 1d6 plus 4 hit points. It's 2 different things.
Okay, and then the up to the maximum hit or up to hit dice.
Okay, what does that mean? Does that mean up to her?
11.
yeah, up to whatever. Like you can roll all the dice.
In
but
other
you
words,
can't
I
get
just
more
bring
than
her
11.
totally back
Yeah.
to what she had.
Yeah.
Why did they say that?
Okay.
No, because I guess there's
Other ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, is that it then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
If I fail this, he's dead.
We'll have a drink.
Roll high, roll high, roll high.
I guess I'll use the one I've been using. So that one. Gonna regret that. All right.
Drum roll.
You did it.
You did it.
11.
So far.
Woo! All right. Then you're fine.
Okay. Where is that guy? There's an awful lot of shit between me and
Yeah,
him.
you can. I mean, you
But
can.
like, I have a bow. I have
yeah,
a crossbow.
yeah, that's true.
And you can run
So
around the outside.
I guess I can run around the outside. Yeah.
You can run through the
5, 10, 15. I'm gonna use my whip.
Make sure if you kill him, he doesn't fall with his sword on top of my dead body. You kill him by accident.
Yeah. I'm gonna use
That's
my
why.
Stunk right in the Teagast head.
Oh man, and now
Critical fail.
Yeah.
So you're gonna swing at him, you're gonna whip him, and you're just gonna like my dead body.
All right.
Do I get to use my two weapon fighting?
Yeah.
Is that a crit fail?
Yeah,
don't
because
see why not.
we're
Yeah.
being
Okay.
judged hardcore by the dog.
You just crit failed that one only.
All right, then am I close enough to go out with my short sword diagonally?
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's not do that again. Thank you. 19 plus 6, I hit him.
That hits.
That is 1d6. D6 plus 4. 7.
All right. How you want to do that?
Well, I'm
Thank
missing
Christ.
the whip, and I'm a little frustrated, and I just go straight for the neck.
All right.
Straight for the neck. I'm pissed off. I see an opening there. They're not wearing much clothing.
All right. So yeah.
I found it.
So you're.
Joey, I found it.
So you're. Nice.
I don't know how it got over here.
Maybe Charlie kicked it. All right. So your sword goes straight
two for me.
through his jugular. He starts squirting out blood all over Drazen, who starts laughing hysterically. He's like, "Good job, and thanks you guys for fighting me. And this guy falls.
Like, away from the dead people.
Okay, now that we're out of combat and we're not in order anymore, can I use the healing on Teagast?
Yeah, see why not? Wahoo!
Well, That's good.
Can I
So
just
that's one use of the healer's kit. You said
Can I just say, I think Norbus is in my head. When I see and hear Norbus, I think of Norbus as being played by Eddie Murphy, as in Norbit,
Orbit.
and I also see Dazzlin as also being played by Eddie Murphy.
I see Livy. Dazzlin is Livy in my head, just chatting it up with strangers.
He's talking to everybody.
so. Now this is
Hey, you want to go do this? Hi guys, how's it going?
Hey, let's go. What do you want to do? I want to do something. Let's go.
You want to go kill things? You want to go in, find the stuff?
You want to play with Barbies? I got Barbies.
I got these cool stones. I got a picture on.
I'll never forget. 2 years ago. 2 years ago, being at
That's your
the
nephew, right?
fishing event, and Allentown police was there with their dog, and there's a perimeter of people like watching the dog, and Livy walks up through the perimeter directly through, right up to the dog, and the cop's like, "Yo!" She just like marched right through. It was like, a puppy.
Yeah.
And I was like, "That child's gonna die." I was like, "I think that's Kelly's child."
Yeah, hasn't changed much.
This is weird. Okay. This says you have 10 uses of it, but no way to track the number of uses.
Oh, you
Just put 10 things down and select them. How many healers kits do you have? Where's your items?
I have one or
Equipment?
two.
Holy shit! It's after
Yeah.
10.
I know. It's crazy.
Inventory.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Healers kit.
I'll just,
Oh, sorry,
I'll just
John.
say that, like, these
What?
guys,
You don't have a quantity in there.
they're kind of
No.
like, oh, these.
Just
Oh,
stabilize me.
quantity
Just
one.
stabilize me. Just stabilize me. We're about the long rest anyway, I assume.
Yeah,
I'd be like, I'm fucking old and need to sleep.
I need to get my my thingies back. My one thingy.
the doors will just say, these blasted orcs keep coming through here, and no offense,
Are you
Only half.
and
We don't have to roll anything.
and trying to use this as a base of operations or where or something. I don't know.
Can
Lucky we heard the clamor when we did.
Those stones would have been nice.
Are we doing a long rest?
Much.
A long rest now, or when we start next time?
I mean, I don't think it matters. You can long rest.
can I search the orc bodies real quick?
Yeah, you can search through them.
Man, I was gonna search everyone else's dead bodies. I was just waiting.
See if it says anything here at all about them.
Hat down, Mr. Pockets.
Me?
Yeah.
There ain't much on there you want.
I have a lot of
I'd
stuff.
say the each orc has about 2 gold pieces on them, and what kind of like spoiled meat. Like they don't have anything really that you guys would like. They eat spoiled meat. They don't
Had
even
nothing
care.
but moldy bread for 3 stinking
Stinking
days.
Yeah, why can't we have some of the legs? They don't.
So where was the javelin orc?
They all have javelins.
Where was the one who javelined me?
I don't know. Probably.
I wanted
I'm gonna guess number 1.
I wanted the gold from him.
Probably orc 1, which would have been right here.
You want the gold from him?
Yeah.
All right, I take 6 gold from all the others. You get that gold.
That's about it. They really don't have anything else other than the weapons they were carrying, which really aren't worth much.
Is how? I would like to take. Do they have any like signifying like stuff like anything?
No, not really. I mean, they're
6
wearing
gold pieces.
like
I have
orcish
9.
jewelry, but it's like
Oh, did you do your thing?
it's like akin to like a macaroni necklace. Like it's just crap they found and strung together. Nothing precious, but 2 of them have that. Nothing that
I'll
signifies
just do
rank or
this
anything.
because I don't have.
I'm gonna take a
I
piece
don't
of
have anywhere to convert
cloth
it at the stores.
All right.
from one of the orcs and one of their necklaces.
Okay.
So I wrote in the journal, even if he died, tried to fight some orcs, got a javelin chest. Took a nap through the fight, was revived by cat.